Hello and welcome to the Philippines. This is Pasadena Subdivision in Guadalupe, Cebu City, the Philippines. And found this place just by I was taking a video of another condominium just right next door, and walking out of the area. And that's the best way to find subdivisions. Just pick an area and start walking around, asking the locals. And we walked in, inquired with the security agent there, and he said there was a house for rent, a 3-bedroom house, and we're going to take a look through it here. It's an unfurnished house, but it has some potential.
Naunay mo rin, ilan na iba, limpiyuhan pa, ayo.
Pwede niyo ba?
Gisuan ka ng hawaan na. Dugay mapoy ana agin mga ayo pa.
3-bedroom? 25,000.
We had some heavy rain the night before, and there's a little bit of water there in this little central area. I think I'd want to take a squeegee and get that out of that area.
Shoes off, huh?
Okay.
Shoes off or?
No, it's okay.
That's okay? Okay.
3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms.
Kamu rin no?
Oo. Gawas pa ng balikan kung
Kitchen. Little shower. Bathroom. Sliding door. Couple outlets there. Sure the water's off. Oh, this goes out a little bit of a porch out to the main area here. Maid's quarters. It'd be difficult to get your grand piano up these steps. All right, so you have a central little area. Little balcony type area. Interesting. Got screen doors here you can open up. That it's not really a balcony, it's a, I guess you put plants out there. And somebody has a satellite dish up there. Little light down there. There is a balcony over there. And perhaps this is the master bedroom. Window AC unit up there. 2 outlets there. 2 outlets there. Several outlets and a cable hookup there. Nice size CR. I would change that sink out.
In many of these bathrooms, these CRs, you don't see any cabinets or shelves to put your stuff on. So that's a little odd, it seems. But because where do you put your stuff? Everybody has a lot of stuff, you know, shampoos and a lot of stuff that they use in the bathroom. And there are no shelves, no cabinets in a lot of these places. So definitely would have to put something like that in. Counter space. That is SYMFONI condos there in the background, under construction, even there in December 2019. And I did a video about that, had over 1,000 views. Then the developer asked me to take it down until it's closer to being finished. I'm not quite sure when that will be. Late 2020 perhaps, early 2021. I will give you a contact number. The security guard gave us some contact information, and I had not contacted them yet, but they were asking $25,000. Which is about 500 US dollars a month. Not sure of any additional information. One may be able to negotiate that since it is unfurnished, especially, and then even up on a third level, you've got this very small room up here, bedroom or whatever you want to call it. Of course, heat rises, so that could be definitely going to need that fan, and probably more if you're going to try to stay cool up here. When I walk, I often see signs for room for rent, and I suspect that's the type of thing where you have a room for rent basically, and access use of a CR probably. Some places may give you access to the kitchen area as well. Houses and subdivisions come in many shapes, configurations, sizes, prices, and the less expensive ones, what I've found, tend to go very quickly. I was calling around trying to make contacts when I first moved here in 2015, and number one, very few people return emails or phone calls is what I've found, even with businesses. And probably many of the people are not comfortable, perhaps dealing with a foreigner might be part of the deal. But anyway, the place has it's in a nice area, very close to, just a few blocks from One Pavilion, which is a smaller shopping center, and a large condominium also. And you've got I think the Sundance condominium very close there. Number of other condominium residential type properties. There are a few different subdivisions, several different subdivisions up in that area. One thing that turned me off about so many newer subdivisions in the last maybe 20 or 30 years in the USA is that many of them, the houses have very little yard area, and they're right next to each other. You can almost reach out and shake hands with your neighbor. Yeah, they're that close sometimes. There is a small carport out there, got a light up above, and entrance, and a couple electrical outlets. The neighborhood seemed very quiet until I disturbed a couple dogs next door. Anyway, a little bit of look around the neighborhood, and then I will show you a map of the area, what it's close to. Yeah, they quieted down as soon as we got out of that immediate area. But clean area, except around some of the right next to some of the houses. People live there and they hang their clothes out, and that's the way we do it in the Philippines. They don't use dryers for clothes, very rarely. They hang clothes out, so they have to hang them out someplace outside. And I was told that's one reason a lot of condominiums don't have balconies, because people will hang their clothes out, make it look like the ghetto.
Ask him what is it. It says this way to.
So this is an option. Here's the map, and here's a quick map showing you where that is, Pasadena Subdivision. And SYMFONI at Nichols. This is a big new condominium project. I did a video about this actually, and after it had I think about 1,500 views, I was contacted by the representative who showed it to me. The company was not happy to have my video up this early, so they asked me to take it down. So they said I can put it back up after it's much closer to completion. So that's happening there. This is another good example of, you can't believe everything that you see on these maps. Cebu Cordova Bridge is not here. It runs from downtown Cebu City area out near SRP, South Road Properties, over to Mactan Island, Cordova. And it certainly is not up here. Somebody placed that in the wrong place. And here is, I'll have to zoom out just a little bit to get it. One Pavilion Place is a condominium and small shopping center there. So up here, the way to find these places, just start walking the streets. Go into an area you think you might like, and just kind of grid off an area and just start walking the streets, asking people. And there is down at the end of this street also, there is a subdivision down in here as well. In fact, I think this whole area here is a subdivision. And zoom out to get a little bit different viewpoint. That bridge is down in this area. Down in this area, it goes across over here to Cordova, the south side of Mactan Island. So it's not, the bridge is not up here. And this is Fuentios Mina Circle here. Thanks for watching. Please like the video. Please share the video. Please subscribe. Safe travels to you all wherever you're at, and I'll see you next time.